says eh. Long vowel say they're what? Back to you. Let's go. Here we go. Hey teammates, welcome back to Teaching with Tenia. Alrighty, so I am teaching summer school again this year. Look at our room. Dun, dun, this is what we're starting with. Boom, boom, boom. So we're trying to figure out what we want to do with it, make it look nice. Do we have to do bulletin boards?
I don't know.
Ah! It's okay. We didn't realize we had these.
Oh, okay.
So we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
So we will get our.
We have K first and second. We have a mix.
Teammates, welcome back to Teaching with Tenia. I don't think I got to formally introduce you guys in this video, but I am teaching summer school. Yes, I am teaching summer school. If you do not know by now, we did some prep last week, and today is actually the first day that I'm teaching because me and my partner teacher, we were actually partners last summer. So if you haven't seen my summer school video last year, go ahead and check that out. And this year is a little different because I am now with my homeschool and some students that I'm already familiar with. It's actually really convenient because I don't really have to teach except for these 2 days. So we started on Monday, today is Wednesday, and me and my partner have been switching off teaching. So she taught Monday, Tuesday, and today I'm teaching Wednesday, Thursday. And so basically yesterday, I don't think I got to show you guys, but I was basically floating around wherever they needed me just to serve wherever I could, just to make the teachers' lives easier. And then today I'm actually teaching, so I'm really excited about that. I'm about to get everything together. I'm typing what I'm saying, that's funny. I won't have to teach 2 times, and then next week, some other first year teachers will be teaching the rest of the summer, which will be exciting. And all we have to do is like really behavior management, things like that, and help in and step in when needed, which I am a huge advocate for because, as you guys know on my channel, I say get much experience as you can, especially while it's not the regular school year or you're not the responsible teacher, because you still have to learn and things like that. So I'm about to go ahead and prep everything for my lesson, and then we'll get started. You're not talking in line, friend. Can you tell me something you learned today? Tapping out your words. You never learned that before? That's amazing. And you're going to first grade, right, friend? So you can use that skill all in first grade. Tapping out is so much fun. I-N. And what type of I is that? Is it long or short? It's a short I because it says eh. Long vowel say they're what? Remember, long vowel say their name. So it's not I, it's N, right? Good job. Thank you. Going up. And last but not least, buddy, what did you learn? Do you want to share? No? Okay, I'm going to ask you after lunch, okay? The kids are actually super excited to learn, which makes me super happy. Overall, it was like a super great day. I was really floating around wherever they need me to serve and just getting things done. So today I was with my 3rd grade babies who I'm sending to 4th grade. Yeah, so today was a good day. We colored, draw, got to know each other, but also I did a lesson with the vowel consonant E and the bossy E syllable. No, vowel consonant CVC words with the E at the end. Dropped him off at Sophia's house. Wendell's going to spend the weekend with us. Do you want to spend the weekend with a friend? Yes. Raise your hand if you've done that before. That is so cool, right? I love sleepovers too. While his parents visit his relatives who are out of town. Oh boy, said Wendell. What's his name? What's his name? His name is not Mousy. What's his name?
Mouse.
Who?
Mouse.
What's the mouse's name?
Wendell.
turn it off? Because I'm reading. So if my voice is on, your voice should be off.
Zero.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. No, next one.
You have to do that. Red.
Huh?
Red.
Can you get up and tap it like everybody else so you can get it right? Because listen, friends, if I just go off of what I know, is that, and I didn't tap it or did my arm, I think you got it.
Red.
Is that a duck? No, right here. What sound? G and go. Rag, go. What is it, friends? Rag. Like, do you use a rag to wash your face or like a washcloth, right? Alrighty. I want this friend to go back to you. Let's go. Here we go. I did because in this video, your girl was featured in a magazine. Yes, your girl, Tenia. I was beyond shocked when they asked me to be a part of it. It's my college newsletter. It's my college's magazine, and I am, first off, all glory to God. I'm super excited to just be able that they see like my work and what I do day in and day out. Just to be able to showcase it in this magazine, y'all. What? Hopefully you guys can see it. That is me, your girl. Yes, me. And I'm gonna read a little bit to you guys, but it's crazy because like I remember student teaching and praying for moments like these. Like whenever I got my own classroom, I promised to God that like I would use my abilities and expertise to just bring all glory to Him, and for them to showcase God glory in this article is absolutely amazing. I was like really super excited. At first I was on the fence about it. I was like, I'm not sure what questions they're gonna ask, all that stuff. Needless to say, this interview came out great, and the writer, actually shout out to Megan, she's a communication major at our school, and or my used to be school. Megan like just did a really good job just capturing what I do on a daily basis. And then early spring, a photographer came out. Like, yes, y'all, a professional photographer came to me while I was teaching and got a few clips of when the kids were there, and then it was like right after school. And it was right when the bell was about to ring. So then we got some clips of me after school, and guys, I could literally cry like just reading this article. I'm like, that's me, and it just really shows like even though you're not prepared for something, like God will take you, if you just trust Him, take leaps of faith and just walk in your calling and obey His word and His calling and obey His voice, what He's telling you to do. Like He will make room for your gift, and your gift to make room for you, because at the end of the day, all of these gifts, talents, and abilities that we have, it all comes from Him. Needless to say, I'm going to read you guys a little bit. A little windy out here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But it says, wake up call. Tenia's commitment to her students keeps her focused amidst educational challenges. Sometimes we see such potential in people, we just can't help but get involved. Also, if you want the full article, so you can see it yourself, then go ahead and DM me at Tenia_Renee on Instagram, and I will definitely send you the full link, but I don't want to put that like all over social media. But you should just go ahead and follow me over there, because why not? You should already be following me, but follow me over there and I'll definitely send you the full article, because this is like wild. Okay. LBC's early childhood education graduate and third grade teacher Tenia Brown, 2022, which is the year I graduated. What makes me up every day, she shared, that they have potential to do great things, and whether I see the results now or later, they have so much to give the world, and I want their voices heard. Last fall, Brown began her first year at blank blank elementary school, a part of her teaching program. She said the opportunity has been such a joy. She is presented with various leadership opportunities. These opportunities have been proven valuable as Brown prepares for her future work with students. Of the 280 plus students at blank blank, 95% of them live below or at the national poverty threshold. Yet Brown has found unique ways to support her students despite the challenging reality. That's crazy. That is so good, y'all. Making the impossible possible in every way, she shares. Not putting labels or titles on students like they can't learn, they don't have people pouring into them. Brown heart to pour out onto these students and help them reach their potential is what wakes her up every day. She knows that research has shown that students who are not reading on grade level by third grade are much more likely to end up in poverty or drop out of high school, which is crazy. As she meets her students at the beginning of the year, 3rd grade, she's helping them grow as readers. Brown shares about one student in particular who put forth a lot of effort but truly struggled to read. Entering her class at the beginning of the year, he was reading at a 1st grade level. Though it would be easy to have doubts about his ability to ever read, Brown saw this as an opportunity to grow. And her dedication paid off. The school year's mid-year data showed the student reached the 3rd grade reading level with his teacher's help. The park is able to provide other opportunities for students as well, such as field trips. During this field trip to the Baltimore Aquarium, Brown was struck by the emotion in her students. If you have not checked out that video, the aquarium video, you should go check it out. It was pretty cool. But yeah, Brown was struck by her students' emotion and all their faces lit up, she said. Sorry about that. So yeah, seeing them outside of their element, sharks in front of their eyes, jellyfish, fish tanks. One student said, "Miss Brown, you really took us here?" Brown loves helping these students achieve things that seemed impossible and visit places they never thought they'd go. However, she also is aware of the challenges that many of them face at home. Their basic necessities not being met wears on her heart, she says. Everyone deserves a quality education, but some students don't even know where they're going to lay their head at night or where their next meal is coming from. These challenges, along with transportation difficulties, can be barriers to education. But Brown is thankful for the things that she learned at LBC, my alma mater, and I love that school, that helped her process adversity. Brown's experience at LBC was transformational. She was a full-time student basketball player and graduated a year early. LBC was everything I thought I needed and more, she said. It taught me about time management, prioritizing, and the grace of God. Impacted greatly by the education department and professors, she speaks highly of her alma mater, discussing controversial topics in class and seeing the Bible through a new lens in her Psalms class, and even having to redo lessons over and over again, were instrumental into shaping her. Guys, I remember one time, like when I first started writing lesson plans, my instructional design class, I had Dr. Becker, I'll never forget, or was it Dr. I forget, but that professor, it was Dr. Hershey. She's amazing, and at first I didn't like her but she definitely made me a better teacher, like ripping my lesson plans apart and making sure that I knew how to meet my students' needs, and it really prepared me for student teaching and for life outside of, like, when I graduated, life outside of LBC. And I was just like, wow, this is what they were preparing me for, which I now know. I see some of my colleagues that don't have that experience, or just training and things like that, and it's like, I'm so thankful for my school, and keeping it real with me with the educational challenges, but also not being fearful, because God does not give us a spirit of fear, but of love, peace, and a sound mind. And at the end of the day, I literally cannot do this work without him. So to go to a Bible college and get that worldview has definitely grounded me and helped me in the classroom. Yeah, I'm just looking at the city skyline. It's just so pretty. I'm trying to look at you guys and also read this book that keeps flying away from me. Okay, so yes, if you have a professor that makes you redo lesson plans, then just know that they care about you and they're looking out for you in the long run, because if you don't know how to plan instruction, then of course you can't give instruction, or at least not do it well. And I actually just did a video on that as well, talking about my student teaching experience versus my first year teaching experience, so be sure to check that out as well. But where was I at? Brown's experience at LBC shaped her worldview and philosophy of teaching as well. Teaching at a public school as a Christian makes it difficult to share one's faith, but Brown believes teaching is her ministry. I knew what I believed, but it was backed up with scripture, and to see teaching as a ministry has allowed me to hold on to my faith despite the challenges, and know that it's not my own strength but God's. And other colleagues were shocked because usually first year teachers quit, but it's the strength of God, not mine. Brown loves to find practical ways to integrate her faith into. Currently, she is aware of the way, she acts towards students, focusing on showing kindness and forgiveness. I want them to know that at the end of the day, there's something different about me, she says. So looking towards a new school year in the fall, Brown reflects on the importance of seeing growth in her students. I want more of my students to be reading on grade level and continue to close the learning gap, she said. Brown wake-up call every morning is her students, desiring to provide them with a rich education and resources to empower them for the rest of their lives. That's so crazy. But that was basically the gist of it, and I am just extremely proud of my students, and just know that anything is possible, to be honest. And like, I believe that, but then to see this like written out on paper is like absolutely mind-blowing. But yes, I hope you guys have had a great start to your summer with what was Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, happy 4th of July, and I hope that you're resting because the school year is quite chaotic, but hey, we love it here. And so yeah, I hope you guys are getting some time to rest. I just came back from New York. If you haven't checked out that vlog, that was actually pretty fun. Summer school has been a blast. To have a small group of students that are just eager and ready to learn, it has been absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.